Okay, JoJo Volume 4 finally finished. Volume 4 Part 2. So I finished all of the Part 2s 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it was pretty entertaining. Then after he killed, then after about 3/4 in, I I put it down and I couldn't pick it back up for some reason, and I read a whole lot of other manga. So after getting tired of all that other new manga, I picked it back up, read it, and it was phenomenal. So sometimes you have to take a break from what you're reading and then come back to it and then finish it when you're ready. So the art in the last part, and let me see. The art is very good in this. Very, very good. One thing that gets lost in translation in the anime, because I've seen the anime, something that gets very lost is how fucking cool they draw Lisa in the manga. They just draw her so cool. Like, oh my god. Like, she is so fucking cool. Like, just the way they draw her. She is absolutely cool. Like, just the way they draw her. Like, see? And that gets lost in the anime. They make her look so cool, like right here, when they draw her. The last battle was insane. The last battle. And the art was phenomenal. I was looking at some of this art and I was like, whoa, you don't see art like this. You don't see art like this in modern manga. And this was done in the 80s, 90s, who knows? Wow. They really had, whoever drew this, if it's Hirohiko Araki, if it was Hirohiko Araki who drew this, wow, absolutely amazing. I was just looking at the art and I was like, wow, this is some really great art. I know I'm reading through it. I was reading through it really fast, but I stopped to look at the art and I was like, wow, this art is freaking cool. Like, they really had a skill. They were skilled artists back in the 80s, 90s. Can't imagine what they think of the modern artists now. Not to be too snobby, but it seemed like these guys were gods of art. Like literally the Michael Jordans of art, of drawing. So I enjoyed it a lot. Definitely recommend it. Definitely recommend you buy the whole 4 volumes. The whole 4 volumes is pretty damn good. If you could get the first print, first edition, this is a first print, first edition. And yes, I checked all first print, first editions, and the colors do not match on the first print, first editions. There has been problems with people saying that they didn't like the print quality of these JoJo's. It's because they were supposed to be something else in Japan. So this is a U.S. translation of a Japanese product, and it doesn't necessarily match correctly with the American product. But that's the nature of the beast. It's been this way since I've seen manga and anime. since the 90s, the translations were different, the voice acting was different, the manga translations were off, even in some subtitled animes, the translations were off. They didn't make sense. The translation from Japan to the US is not always the smoothest. So we always have to take our manga and anime with a grain of salt, because and not get too cocky and realize that we're not actually seeing the true art the way it was intended. The true art the way it was intended was in Japanese, and they have certain things to them are funnier than certain things to us. So in order for them to translate something from their humor to our humor, that can be difficult too. So I noticed this with the manga Rooster Fighter. They had certain jokes in there that did not translate well in English, but it was funnier for them in Japanese. So we will never get the true translation of any anime or manga. And there might be some manga or anime that suck here, that is translated to shit here, but it might be a masterpiece in Japan. And what I'm thinking is that possibly One Piece is probably a masterpiece in Japan than it is here. It is okay over here, but I'm pretty sure the Japanese translation is far greater than our English translation. So that being said, with all that being accounted for, I still feel like it's really great. You get the gist of it. The story is phenomenal. The art is great. The art is basically, we get the same art, except for I did see that I had some Korean. I had a set of Berserk that was Korean. It was in Korea. It was like printed in Korea and everything, South Korea. And I had the American one. And when I looked at the American one and I looked at the Korean one, like page by page, some of the art was completely censored and taken out of American things. And that's when I realized that the United States is overly censored. We are an overly censored country, man. Like, they censor the shit out of us. And we think we have free speech and all that shit and free expression. We do not have free speech and free expression. We have so much censorship. It is fucking ridiculous. But nevertheless, it's still good. Still recommend you buy it and own it. It's still very enjoyable, and I enjoyed part 2, all volumes 1, 2, 3, and 4. I enjoyed all of them, and I can't wait to read part 3. Let me show you. I'm reading so many damn manga. I'm reading so many manga, but I can't wait to start reading part 3. Well, actually, I already started. I started a long time ago, so I'm like right there. I read the little bit right there. So I can't wait to finish a whole book. Oh, look, Lisa's in here. Alright, so it's another JoJo. It's a different JoJo. I think in every part it's a different JoJo. That's what I'm starting to think. It's a different era of JoJo. And JoJo is just a nickname. JoJo is usually a nickname for all the JoJo's, all the the Joestars. It's Jonathan Joestar, Joseph Joestar, Giovanni. I don't know if Giovanni is related, but Giovanni, even though it's with a G, it's a JoJo. So, and there's even a female JoJo, and that's part 7. Oh no, part 6. Part 6, there's a female JoJo, I think. I mean, it looks like a female. I've read a little bit of it, so I'm pretty sure it's a girl, unless it turns out to be a boy. But yeah, I can't wait for that stuff. Can't wait to keep on reading. Definitely recommend you read it and own it.